The Miami Dolphins are gearing up for training camp this week, a fresh start after a turbulent offseason, filled with drama, trades, and plenty of questions. But amid the chaos, one quiet story is raising some serious red flags. The return of Minkah Fitzpatrick. You might remember the offseason headlines. Jalen Ramsey and head coach Mike McDaniel caught up in a public feud. Jonnu Smith handing down ultimatums to management. And Tyreek Hill stirring the pot with his usual brand of trolling. That all culminated in Ramsey and Smith getting traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Since then, Ramsey has taken to social media to celebrate his freedom from Miami, while Smith hasn't shied away from sharing just how badly he felt treated by the Dolphins, appearing on podcasts and pulling no punches. But what about Minkah Fitzpatrick? The man who replaced these big names on the roster has been unusually quiet, and that silence might be louder than you think. Fitzpatrick is back with the Dolphins, but no one seems quite sure how to read his return. No public statement, no interviews, no social media buzz, just radio silence. That's not the kind of energy a team needs heading into a new season, especially a team trying to reset after a rocky offseason. Rookies have already reported, and the veterans are set to arrive any day now. Fitzpatrick is expected to be in the building. But the big question remains, is he happy to be here? Or is this return something forced, awkward, or even unwelcome? Let's rewind a bit. Fitzpatrick's time with the Steelers was anything but smooth. This wasn't just a salary cap move or a routine trade. Reports suggest there was a deeper reason he was included in the deal, one that went beyond money. Sources say Fitzpatrick was not the kind of locker room leader the Steelers hoped for. There were whispers he wasn't a positive presence in the locker room, and that his attitude didn't align with the culture the team wanted to build. And if that's the case, it raises a huge question for Miami. Can Fitzpatrick be the leader the Dolphins need, or will those same issues follow him back to South Florida? Miami is trying to set a new direction under Mike McDaniel's leadership. The Dolphins need unity, focus, and a strong locker room culture, especially after all the drama this offseason. Leaning on a player who may have worn out his welcome elsewhere, who's not speaking out publicly, and who might not be fully on board. That's a risky move. Silence often speaks volumes. The fact that Fitzpatrick hasn't said a word about returning to Miami is telling. Whether it's frustration, uncertainty, or something else, that silence alone is enough to raise eyebrows. So, what happens now? Will Fitzpatrick step up as a leader, proving the doubters wrong? Or will this quiet return foreshadow more challenges ahead for the Dolphins? Training camp is just around the corner, and the eyes of the NFL world will be watching closely. Every practice, every interview, every interaction will be scrutinized. If you're a Dolphins fan or just love NFL drama, this is a story to keep an eye on. Will Minkah Fitzpatrick become a cornerstone for Miami's future? Or will his return only add to the questions swirling around this team? Make sure to hit that like button if you want more updates on the Dolphins and other NFL news. Subscribe for your daily dose of football analysis and commentary. And don't forget to share this video and drop a comment below. What do you think about Fitzpatrick's silent return? Is this a red flag, or are we jumping to conclusions? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for all things NFL.